サスペンションフォークは1990年代にアメリカでね、開発されてね、91、2年に日本にも入ってきて、当時はアフターマーケットの商品で、完成車に後からフォークを取り替えるという需要だけだった。それをうちが最初から完成車につくようなね、商売の方法を始めて、最初はアメリカのマウンテンバイクを中心にね、徐々に伸びていったんですが、大きく伸ばすきっかけはやっぱりヨーロッパのね、トレッキングバイク、シティバイクにもサスペンションをね、紹介して、それが2000年以降ね、本格的に浸透して、2010年代には、ヨーロッパ、アメリカでね、SR サンツアーだけで1000万本の生産をするほどの大きなあれになって、マーケットシェアもヨーロッパではIBD って高級品の、自転車には8割以上つくようになって、アメリカの、マウンテンでもね、大きなマーケットシェアを取るようになって、これから電動車でもサスペンションがね、中心的な商売になるので、今後も非常に大きな期待の持てる商品
At SR SUNTOUR, we may be the only company to proudly state we make awesome entry-level forks. We design and manufacture suspension seen on hybrid commuter bikes, on a kid's first real mountain bike, and all the way up to World Cup podiums. The mission? To make quality suspension products for the entry-level, World Cup racing, and everything in between. For the rider, whether on top of the wildest trails in the world or zipping around a city, this translates into the convenience of dependable quality with excellent performance value. Our philosophy of reliability, serviceability, and value are consistent through all of our products, as the technology and designs we create for top-level racing are then incorporated into our full line of suspension.
My name is Mark West. I'm the team manager of a UCI mountain bike team called the Sufferfest African Dream Team. It is a small team based from the African country of Lesotho. So we decided to form the team because we realized there were kids in Lesotho who had talent but no chance of being able to even get bikes or ride on the world's biggest stages. And so we decided to set up the team to give them that opportunity. We registered in 2014 and we've never looked back, and it's been amazing to see our riders riding in World Cups, World Championships, and one rider even in the Rio Olympic Games. It's been a dream come true for these riders who would never have had a chance otherwise. Our journey with SR SUNTOUR is a funny story, because in Lesotho we get a lot of old lower end model bikes, and every single bike has got an SR SUNTOUR fork on it. So when I discovered that SR SUNTOUR does top-end forks as well, I decided to contact the company and see if there's any way that we could have a collaboration with them. And I was amazed that straight away we got an email back from Christoph in Germany to say, yes, we really want to work with you guys.
lightest bike isn't necessarily the fastest bike. For the shortest possible time over marathon distances, one-day or stage races, reliability, serviceability, and function are the vital technical criteria. Each year, the APSA Cape Epic provides the ultimate test for both the riders and the bike components. If the bike gets through this, it'll get through anything. The 2018 Cape Epic route saw a return to previous formats, with a prologue and full-on stage race all the way to the end. A total distance of 653 kilometers, with 15,530 meters of climbing, over 8 days of racing, including 4 back-to-back days over 100 kilometers. In this year's race, the teams of Centurion Vaude riding the Axon Works were amongst the favorites for podium places. A race of this scale, with such incredible demands on the riders and their equipment, makes for an even more unpredictable race than most. This year, before the race even got started, Centurion Vaude suffered a major blow as Johan Kies was forced to withdraw due to injury. Then, to make things worse, during the race, Johan's replacement, Jarek Salzman, fell victim to a stomach problem which prematurely ended this talented young rider's stab at the epic. To kick things off, the prologue took the riders up and around the iconic Table Mountain. Any time advantage gained here would set down an important marker for the other teams. With their 18-second gap over Cannondale Factory Racing, Daniel Geismar and Nicola Robach stormed into the race lead, securing the leader's jersey for Stage 1.
In first place, winning the prologue, and your overall leaders of the 2018 APSA Cape Epic, Team Centurion Vaude. From Switzerland, Nicola Rohrbach, and representing Austria, Daniel Geismar.
The role of SR Suntour's lockout system was a key element to the Axon Works' performance during the mountain time trial. The importance of suspension in marathon racing is often overlooked. Going full gas for 4, 5, or 6 hours over such intense terrain is incredibly exhausting, especially over consecutive days. The role of suspension in reducing fatigue is massive, one in which the riders and our technical staff are dedicated to perfecting. The effects of fatigue are not just limited to the legs. When a rider is tiring, decision-making also suffers. Staying sharp mentally during the race is essential, again the result of reliable suspension.
Centurion Vaude taking the stage win of the APSA Cape Epic, the Queen Stage in Wellington. Centurion Vaude.
Ensuring optimum performance in the suspension system through a stage race such as the Cape Epic feeds into this notion of fatigue reduction. This type of marathon racing is demanding on the mechanics as well. There's a clear advantage when the serviceability of the systems are also maximized. SR Suntour is well aware of this aspect in their development of the QSP principle, focusing on sealed cartridge systems and convenient tooling. Unfortunately for Daniel and Nicola, they were unable to carry the leader's jersey all the way to the overall victory. An outstanding 5th place in the general classification to add to the prologue victory was the reward for their strength and determination. Equally, it was rewarding for SR Suntour's rider feedback-driven development, a commitment to developing products that withstand the harshest riding and conditions. We call this refined simplicity.
Je suis Pierre Le Breton, l'un des 2 team managers du team KMC Koi SR Suntour, qui travaillons pour le fondateur de l'équipe Michel Hutzebo. Le team et SR Suntour, c'est la plus longue collaboration que nous avons eue en tant que structure indépendante. Cette année, c'est le 30e anniversaire de la marque SR Suntour et je crois que nous avons collaboré sur au moins la moitié de l'âge de la compagnie. Pour nous, ça a été la collaboration, je pense, la plus importante dans notre histoire parce que ça a été un vrai saut, ça nous a permis de progresser. On a une vraie histoire en commun dans la compétition avec une vraie évolution en parallèle. Je pense que nous étions parmi les premiers à rouler en Coupe du Monde avec la fourche Axon et nous avons tout de suite vu à quel point le produit était bien réalisé parce que ça nous a permis de travailler sur le développement très facilement. La fourche, déjà à ce moment-là, et elle est très facile à à entretenir, mais aussi à régler et ajuster pour chaque pilote. Ça a toujours été un atout pour nous. Et depuis, on n'a pas cessé de développer les suspensions qui aujourd'hui sont le critère déterminant pour le matériel en compétition. L'histoire de l'évolution de l'équipement va de pair aussi avec nos succès, avec une grande marche passée en 2011. La saison de Coupe du Monde avait tout de suite commencé très bien avec notre première victoire en Coupe du Monde élite. C'est Julie Bresset qui remportait d'Albi Forest au début de la saison. Sur cette même course, on faisait presque carton plein avec Maxime Marotte également qui faisait son premier podium en Coupe du Monde avec une remontée fantastique dans le dernier tour qui l'a amené à la 3e place. Donc beaucoup d'émotions. La saison démarrait bien. Elle a bien terminé aussi avec le titre mondial en U23 de Julie Bresset à Champéry. Et toute cette période nous a amené jusqu'à 2012. Une médaille d'or olympique, toujours pour Julie Bresset, enchaînée avec un titre mondial en élite cette fois-ci. Notre histoire commune a vu de grandes évolutions en termes d'équipement aussi. On a démarré avec uniquement des hardtails, avec la suspension à l'avant, des roues de 26 pouces. Et au fur et à mesure, les roues ont grandi. Nous roulons maintenant majoritairement en vélo tout suspendu. Tout ceci pour répondre à l'évolution des parcours et des critères de performance sur les circuits. Aujourd'hui, la suspension est devenue déterminante.
Music got the best in me ever since I was a child. Now it's showing its ugly face. What can I do? Music creeps into my dreams, wakes me into sweaty sheets, abandons me when nights died out. What can I do? What can I do? So I better use my legs and run before it is too late to flee. I feel there is no other way. It's what I can do, what I can do. And I want to be with you, but you know there's music too. Don't let jealousy allure you. Stop this, get right. Stop this, get right.
I won 2 times the Olympic gold medal, Athens 2004 and Beijing 2008. So I decided to announce my retirement just before Halberstadt because I realized my pollen allergy became worse and worse. So I decided to stop and to be more focused on my new job, my manager job. I'm also really excited to start the new collaboration with SR SUNTOUR. I will be the SR SUNTOUR ambassador for cross country with my Absolute Absalon team, but also with an e-bike with Moustache. So in 2 weeks I will do the first e-bike event in Villard-de-Lans and Vélo Vert Festival. So I will be there for Moustache and also for SR SUNTOUR. So I'm really excited about that, and also I really want to test some new suspension settings, especially for the e-bikes. In fact, I was always using e-bike in my preparations for cross country since maybe 5 years. I know very well the Moustache guys, and it was a dream for me to work with them. So when I decided to build my own team, I start also a collaboration with Moustache. So it's interesting because it's a good tool for a racer to ride also e-bike, because you can do a lot of things. You can do some recovery training, some specific technical training. I always like to shift bike, to pass from the road bike to the cross-country bike to the enduro bike, and now with the e-bike we can do some new things. Like this you can be focused on the power meter, and you keep the rhythm you need. Also the e-bike you can do some technical work, because you can climb really fast with electric assistance, and like this you do 60 or 75% more climbing. That means also more downhill. So you ride more with the same efforts. You do more downhill and more climbing.
Servus, ich bin der Guido Tschuk, bin jetzt seit fast 20 Jahren Mountainbike-Profi im Bereich Vorcross, Downhill und Freeride und bin sogar zweimal die Red Bull Rampage mitgefahren als einzigster Deutscher. Der Sponsor hat irgendwann mal die Budgets gekürzt im Non-E-Bike-Bereich, und dann hat mich von SR SUNTOUR der Hoshi eben drauf gebracht, ich könnte ja da im E-Bike-Bereich ein bisschen Gas geben und dass das Zukunft hat, und habe mir das dann mal angeschaut und habe sehr schnell festgestellt, dass das ja auf jeden Fall voll abgeht, und SR SUNTOUR hat mich da von Anfang an eigentlich begleitet damit. Der Umstieg von einem normalen Bike auf das E-Bike war schon ein krasses Feeling, weil ja, da ging es mir eigentlich so wie jedem, der das erste Mal ein E-Bike fährt. Du kriegst ein riesen Grinsen ins Gesicht, weil das halt einfach so mitschiebt. Das ist wie wenn du immer Rückenwind hast. Ja, und natürlich das Mehrgewicht macht mir jetzt weniger aus, weil ich natürlich viel Motocross fahre und Enduro-Motorrad und konnte damit relativ gut umgehen. Im Gegenteil, es ist natürlich cool, wenn jetzt das Gravity Bike auch noch bergauf mit ein bisschen am Speed fahren kann.
Hallo Leute, mein Name ist Marco Hüssel, mehrfacher Weltmeister im Trial und heute bin ich sehr viel auf dem E-Mountainbike unterwegs und fahre einfach gerne technische Trails.
Memories will never give. It's funny, death will make you realize that you need to live. Now mommy, I miss you, I wish I could kiss you. And I got so many issues, then now my issues got issues. Ready in every confetti up on the scenery. And seemingly this greenery, dreamingly changing scenery. That's just akin to me, finicky, all this energy. Enemy ain't no Hennessy remedy on my enemy. Gotta flow, gotta show, gotta blow, gotta get out of it. Now let me go, let me know the thoughts up in my brain. Let me be, but you can't fix the pain. It's like paralysis, now what a marriage is. Leave him in bandages and everything will vanish. It's slow, man, it's so man, it's on me before he die. It's life's a journey, so come along, enjoy the ride like And if I had a penny or a dollar, every time somebody holler about what they gon' do for me, boy, I be rich. Oh, your sister knows who, and your brother gon' do something for us, but they just ignore steady boys with a chorus. And check the flow now, no now. I don't wanna hear about the years getting old now, back to working 9 to 5 to suit seam. Everybody got a jersey, homie, bunch of hoop dreams. Take off my jersey, don't trouble you, got the W, trouble you with the struggle, do juggle, do about the W. They paid them top dollar, played the roller Scott Tyler, top Scotch, slot style, a dollar rock.
Faster, Guido! Come on, faster! Come on, Guido! Oh, geez. Whoa, that's power.
Donc je peux commencer à raconter cette histoire de la descente mountain bike qui débute en 1989 en France. J'ai essayé d'imaginer la descente idéale qui en finirait plus. Et donc j'ai recherché partout des possibilités. On avait même imaginé, on m'avait parlé d'une remontée mécanique extraordinaire, mais qui était militaire, au Venezuela. En revanche, c'est vrai que en France, on avait identifié 2 ou 3 sites possibles. Et à l'époque, on organisait, et ça marchait très très bien, une série qui s'appelait Avalanche Cup. Les Avalanche Cup, c'était une série internationale de descente qui marchait très fort parce qu'elle répondait aux critères que tous les grands descendeurs de la Coupe du Monde attendaient et qu'ils ne trouvaient pas nécessairement dans les années 90 sur les Coupes du Monde. Et donc cette grande descente il fallait lui trouver un nom. Ça pouvait pas s'appeler Avalanche Cup parce que les Avalanche Cup c'était des descentes sprint. Alors que là, on avait inventé le concept descente marathon. Et donc finalement, on s'est dit pourquoi là, c'est une méga descente. Donc c'est une méga avalanche. Et puis c'est devenu une méga avalanche. Et depuis maintenant un quart de siècle, elle représente ce qu'est là aussi devenu la pratique la plus ouverte du mountain bike, puisqu'elle a imposé une polyvalence. Parce que sur une descente de 2400 mètres de dénivelé, avec 20 et quelques kilomètres de distance, on ne peut pas évidemment avoir que de la descente. On a des relances, on a des replins, on a même des faux plats montants, mais évidemment, on privilégie tous les aspects de la descente, y compris sur la glace, sur la neige, comme c'est à l'Alpe d'Huez, ou comme à l'île de la Réunion, entre le Maïdo et l'océan Indien. Donc la méga avalanche était née. Ce phénomène méga avalanche a créé un appel d'air pour générer dans l'industrie la construction de produits, de composants, de géométrie de cycles qui s'adaptaient à la polyvalence.
Donc, du coup, je suis spécialiste de la méga avalanche, je l'ai gagné 12 fois avec l'Alpe d'Huez et la Réunion. C'est une course qui est vraiment atypique. C'est vrai que c'est la descente la plus longue du monde. On part sur le glacier, on arrive tout en bas avec un énorme dénivelé, beaucoup de pilotes au départ, avec à la fois des top pilotes et des gens qui veulent se faire plaisir, juste arriver en bas. Donc ça, c'est vraiment une épreuve que j'apprécie parce qu'on roule vraiment longtemps, on se fait plaisir et c'est vraiment un challenge physique et technique. Et après, c'est vrai que c'est une épreuve qui est très exigeante, donc en termes de développement, c'est vraiment idéal parce que c'est une descente qui est longue, donc il va falloir des suspensions qui tiennent le coup, qui sont fiables, qui maintiennent des bonnes capacités même quand il y a de l'échauffement. Parce que ça se fout pas mal. Et après, il va falloir aussi des suspensions qui sont polyvalentes parce que là, on a tout type de terrain. On part sur la neige, après on a le pierrier, après on va être plus en prairie. Des fois c'est roulant, des fois c'est cassant, un parti final en forêt. Donc voilà, ça permet vraiment de mettre au point vraiment des fourches suspensions qui marchent vraiment bien pour l'enduro en général et dans toutes les situations.
Et donc un jour, quelqu'un m'appelle au téléphone et me dit Georges Edwards, j'aime beaucoup ce que vous faites parce qu'au moins vous n'êtes pas dépendant de l'UCI, vous n'avez pas le joug d'une autorité sportive qui n'est pas toujours en prise avec la réalité. Vous avez imaginé la descente et vous avez combattu pour défendre ce qu'est la descente. Et là maintenant vous avez inventé un truc extraordinaire. J'ai dit oui, ok, et puis mais vous êtes qui? Et il me dit donc Henry Manders, si ça vous dit quelque chose. Bon, moi je me disais rien, mais rien que son palmarès, c'était très respectueux. Et il me dit voilà, moi je suis représentant d'une grande firme asiatique et c'est vrai que j'aimerais vous soutenir, m'associer à ce que vous faites. Moi à l'époque ça m'avait beaucoup touché parce qu'on était très esselé, on n'avait pas le soutien de qui que ce soit, et d'avoir le soutien d'un industriel comme Suntour, ça m'a conforté dans l'idée que il fallait continuer, on avait raison de continuer.
Donc ça fait maintenant 5 ans que je roule avec les produits Suntour. Donc c'est ce que j'ai vraiment aimé dès le début, c'est qu'il y avait vraiment une relation entre le pilote et la marque, et beaucoup de Suntour super motivé pour le développement, il met les moyens, donc on a fait pas mal de séances de tests et voilà, j'ai pu voir l'évolution, et c'est vrai qu'en 5 ans maintenant c'est des produits totalement différents. Voilà, les cartouches ont vraiment évolué, même tous les castings, on le voit avec la Durolux par exemple, donc c'est vraiment intéressant d'avoir pu aider au développement et d'avoir vu cette progression et la marque qui monte sur du vraiment haut de gamme maintenant.
La Méga Avalanche continue d'être un symbole pour tous les riders qui veulent accéder au statut de véritable descendeur.
What's up, dude? How you doing? See you next time. Good to see ya.
much sleep, of course I'm yawning. As I lay here dormant, whole world on pause for this small moment. I look outside and watch the sunrise, kiss the world good morning, and just enjoy the calm that holds me right before the storm. And I roll over and kiss her on her cheek, she looks so gorgeous. She smiles and I sleep, it's times like these that are the most important. See, I'm just stuck on playing a world that's living and fast forward. This planet flying through space, happy with the path it orbits. It's that feeling of the summertime light rays, cruising top down with my crew on the highway. The feeling that puts a smile on my face, the feeling I chase every time I wake. So I just get dressed and message my friends, look fresh in my new Ray-Bans. I got that drink in my hand, party the way that we can. Invite all my lady friends. This is how my day.
That was a video? That was rowdy. I don't know. Yo! What an animal!
So here we are in the La Sosa for the first SR SUNTOUR training camp. It's really cold here, snowing a few days ago, and it's pretty wet and slippery track. But I think it's good if we can find the grip here. We probably have grip the whole season. So
today we are testing the telemetry with the fork and the suspension.
No, I definitely learned some stuff. It's cool to chat with a lot of the European mechanics. Changed some stuff up on my fork. This past week has been super helpful for me, and I think it's really going to benefit me going into the seasons.
This is my second year working with SR SUNTOUR, and I'm really enjoying it, the development that we've made with the opportunity to work with the tech guys, with R&D, and everybody's so invested and really trying to better the product and help us to go faster and have more fun on our bikes.
In the afternoon we did a nice jump session with the downhill guys. That was pretty awesome. In the end I was leading up a train through the jump line and all the downhill guys behind me. I was kind of nervous in the beginning, but it was really a lot of fun and I enjoyed being with them.
It was our idea to concentrate all the rider in one place, cross-country rider, freeride rider and downhill rider, to make like a Suntour family. We make a lot of tests about damping, a new air system, new seals. The new RUX is coming, so it's also our occasion to test the new RUX. Concerning the project and the development of the RUX, we make some changing regarding our feedback we got the last World Championship. We changed a little bit the range damping on the high speed and low speed compression. We improved some modification about the sliding, the bushing. We changed also the ranking of the forks, and today we're testing also a new air system and the seals to improve the performance, and we will see if it will be available in the future.
Yes, this week has been unreal. Just been testing, I've been getting my fork dialed for the season. Really excited to go. I've been shuttling. It's been badass, you know, like meeting all the other riders too, like meeting the cross-country guys, the downhill guys, and getting to ride with them. It's been really good. Today the tracks dried out a little bit. They've been pretty wet all week, but today they were a little bit drier, rode a little bit faster in the corners. The dirt was unreal. The rocks weren't too slick and you could really get going on these tracks.
So today was the last day in La Fenasosa for the WERX training camp. We had some good times setting the suspension for the upcoming World Cup season. I think everybody is ready to race now.
Rolling into Kamloops, ready to test out the new SUNTOUR RUX fork. 6 in the morning, looking out the window, it's not too windy, a little bit of clouds, perfect conditions, so we're gonna get at her.
Monopoly money, I just pass go. Funny thing, you ain't wanna take the chance though. Remember them shows when you told me that you can't go? Then I find you out posting pictures on the gram though. How your Snapchat lit? I thought your grammar sick. Yeah, I used to keep mine cool, but wasn't a fan of it. Looking back at it now, you never imagined it. I'll be packing out the spots you and your friends can't get. Said that you would wait for me even though you didn't. Didn't think I'd make it on this road I was driven. Can't hit E, I just push it to the limit. Long nights, whole days, that's a real time commitment. I bet you wish you listened to me. I bet you wish you listened to me. I know you wish you listened to me, cause now they all listen to me.
Dedication, so much time. Love demands what I do. Dedication, so much time. Love demands what I do.
Okay, my mama getting old and she trying to retire. And every job I ever had, I either quit or got fired. Trying to walk the right road and get splashed by some tires. That shit'll make you put your hoodie on like Mike from The Wire. You know the attire. Then I sat back and I switched my style. Said you wanna be a Michael or a Tristan Wilds. So when I leave my city, ain't back for a while. But reppin' every step to New York to be proud. Sometimes you gotta cut off the people you love if they don't comprehend the reason you do what you does. Instead of with these strippers out catching the dub, I'm trying to be the reason people go out to the club. Like DJ, won't you play that shit? That's my favorite shit. Now all the girls that was playing Chris wanna take a pic. Even better, in my inbox, send a naked pics requested by a cancer patient kid. I'm trying to make that wish. Said you wait for me even though you didn't. Didn't think I'd make it on this road I was driven. Can't hit E, I just push it to the limit. Long nights, whole days, that's a real time commitment. I bet you wish you listened to me. I bet you wish you listened to me. I know you wish you listened to me, cause now they all listen to me.
Dedication, so much time. Love demands what I do. Dedication, so much time. Love demands what I do.
Ain't no mountain that's too high if you're willing to climb. And even if you think it is, you won't know till you try. I put my faith in one place and bet it all on the line. Ain't no trying to play it safe when you got dreams to find. Man, you know how much time I spent just to get in this position. Had to grind for the rent, working hard like a minion. Online every day, sending in song submissions. Thank God I never listened to a hater with opinion. That's a fact now. Talked with Rosa, took a stand when I sat down. No longer that Negro you see sitting in the bag now. Boosted my ego, pumped it up, not flat now. Females that fronted, you still thinking that I'm wag now? I said, you still thinking that I'm wag now? Can't change the way you act now. I'm everything you wish you had now. You sick. Don't ever let anything or anyone hold you back from what you need to get accomplished. Don't matter if they male or female. If they can't understand what's going on, they not on your team, they playing for the other one. They ain't with you, they against you. Instead of seeing you grow, they rather you fall apart. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but shouldn't we all try to be? Can't sleep, forgot to eat. Wake up at 7, went to bed at 3. That's dedication. Said that you would wait for me even though you didn't. Didn't think I'd make it on this road I was driven. Can't hit E, I just push it to the limit. Long nights, whole days, that's a real time commitment. I bet you wish you listened to me. I bet you wish you listened to me. I know you wish you listened to me, cause now they all listen to me.
Dedication, so much time. Love demands what I do. Dedication, so much time. Love demands what I
Yeah, it's pretty cool to be part of a company that's been around for 30 years and making quality products. I mean, I've been with them since the beginning of the Rucks, and the Rucks has come a long ways, and looking forward to the future. 30 years of SUNTOUR being in business, and I'm just super stoked to be part of the family and been with them since the beginning of the Rucks revolution, and stoked for the times ahead. I've always wanted to be a part of growing something, so joining on to the whole Rucks program back in the day and developing a new product, a new fork, and seeing how far it's come today was kind of
the whole thing behind getting on board was just to develop a really good, solid product. I love the rucks. I mean, like we were saying earlier, it's come a long way, and it's been a hard road to get them where we want them. But yeah, just my riding style is kind of just set it and forget it. So the rucks is perfect for me for that. I just set it up once, and it's pretty much good all season. So perfect for me. No, yeah, like over the last couple of years, testing and developing the new rucks, even at Rampage and stuff, we've come a long ways with all the new dampers we've been trying out, and it's pretty crazy how far it's come. The fork is just feeling amazing, and having so many world-class riders riding the fork now, like Sorgi and Carson and the World Cup team. It's pretty crazy to see how far the rucks has come and how good it's doing. Well, at the time, SUNTOUR wanted to start a new fork, like make a new product, the rucks, and at the time I was in a good spot to help him out to develop a new fork and give him my kind of feedback on it. So it's been a cool project.
There's a lot of preparations going into Rampage. You know, you got to be focused mentally, and you also want to be feeling good physically on your bike. So those are kind of the two big things you got to balance. And then, of course, you want to have your bike set up, dialed, and making sure it's going to be set up perfect for the kind of terrain and big hits you're going to go endure out in the desert. Suspension setup's one of the most important things on a bike for sure. And you know, whether I'm just downhilling at home, I like to set it up a bit softer. And then for jumping, it's really stiff. And then for Rampage, it's a bit of a balance between the two of those. It's a constant trial and error with setting up suspension, whether you're downhilling or jumping or competing at events like Rampage. You gotta always be changing and tuning and tweaking everything. So luckily the suspension we have is really easy to use, and it's just kind of fun to play around with different setups.
Not really.
This is the Rucks World Tour, where everybody wants to be.
10, sound good?
That look so bright.
There are some lies that seem so dark.
How could you walk against the wind?
How could you stop the earth go round?
You never know which road to take.
One never knows which way goes down.
Will you get back once to the shore?
Are you ready for the fight?
For me, this is one of those trips that I wish I could do 365 days a year. You know, we're out here, we're building our own lines. You know, nothing's manicured, everything's pretty raw. It's free ride in its ultimate element. Yeah, and then you know, you get back to camp later that night and you start a fire up, you crack a beer, and you know, the jokes are flowing and we're recapping on the day, and I think everyone's just, yeah, everyone's enjoying it. It's hard not to enjoy it. For me, this is mountain biking. This is what I want to do.
Just sleep, eat, ride, eat, sleep, ride, repeat. When I ride, I'm happy. But nice shave. It's okay.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! Rocks World Tour. Private jet plane.
The best thing about France.
Yeah, the Rucks World Tour, this is the first time I've met like a number of the dudes here, so it's cool just to be able to experience a new place and ride with, you know, new people, and yeah, it's really fun. We did lots of trains, kind of every spot we filmed, we just did trains, and it's all just good times with good people, so yeah, I enjoyed it a lot.
Black Hills was off the hook, honestly. Didn't really know what to expect. I heard it was kind of like the Rampage style, and I got that vibe for sure. Definitely a different consistency of dirt. That's no question about that, but compared to like the Rampage style trails, it's very similar, and I definitely enjoyed that. Some of the ridgelines were pretty fun, and a lot of jumps out there, and some step downs, some flat drops, so definitely had a good time.
Where are we?
No idea. We're right there. We're in the middle of the mountains.
And where?
The Alps. Or not the Alps, Les Alps. Les Alps. Where are we going, actually? I have no idea. Lyon?
France?
Les Deux Alpes is pretty good because you can have huge faces with lift access. Basically everything is rideable, so you just take the lift, walk 5 minutes, and then boom, it's game on.
I've wanted to go to Paradise for a long time, and no one better to go with than Garrett Bueller, and he's been there before, and we've talked about going many times.
Just tell him about how rad it is, that we got to go out there, and finally made it happen this year. It's kind of got it all in terms of how far you want to push yourself, or it's not really like closing the doors off to anyone, it's just full creative, do what you want.
You need to be able to trust the guys you're with out there, and you all kind of rely on each other in the end, and yeah, when everything's flowing with the group, and that's when some special moments happen.
There's no time to sit down and pray. All my forgive me, I cannot say. profoundly you. Hearing now is profoundly you. Hearing now is profoundly you.
This is the Instagram famous Elliot. Everyone in the world, hashtag Elliot. This is Elliot. Hashtag Elliot.
Hashtag Elliot.
Hashtag Elliot.
Oh yeah.
You see the bear? Yeah, there was a big bear just up there. Yeah. Yeah, just walking through the trees.
Don't you see it?
Yeah, come up.
Get closer.
Yeah.
Big bear!
We told these random dudes that there was a bear, and then they busted out bear spray and a stick out of their car. Yeah! Yeah!
Oh, the electric chainsaw?
Jank. We made a friend this week. Couldn't take him with us. He really wanted to come. He was a shredder himself. Probably had some of the nicest landings of the week. Really knew how to lay it in there. Harry was his name. You know, he could pick up chicks. He could shred lines. Can make us all laugh. You know, he'd all get us really close together. You know, we liked him so much we even gave him our food. We really helped Harry out. You know, we just met him at the last campsite. Harry the Duck, man, that's a guy I'll always miss. I'll go back and visit Harry at least once a year. If you're ever in Crown Lake in British Columbia, Canada, stop in and say hi to Harry, because he'll say hi back.
That's what you gotta do.
Hey! Come here!
There is a balm in Gilead. It comes like wisdom, speaks like children. It's a sight to the blind and a strength to my weakness. It's something for soul, body, mind. There is a balm in Gilead. It's a rest for the weary, a song to the sore. It's like dew to my dryness that fills me with joy when I had none. There is a balm in Gilead. It's a spring in the desert for the withered soul. It's a strength and a power that keeps making you whole. It's a question you're asking and the answer you need. It's the face you've been seeking, the one you've been begging to see. There is a balm in Gilead. It's the trash and the remnants of all my train wrecks coming together and still heading out west like a blank paycheck that's paying off the back rent, taking me further to whatever's to happen next. There is a balm in Gilead. It's the light of the dawn. It's the scale without measure. It's the bread of a baker and the blood of a maker. It's the pages. I've been busy filling up rooms. I'm all done with scheming and conquest that are heavier than you.
I've had 2 double organ transplants, a kidney and pancreas, battling a little bit of cancer right now, and 2 months ago I had open heart surgery, and on top of that, the adventuresome life I've led, I've broken more bones than I can actually remember. Riding the bike has been that medication you can't buy in a pharmacy.
Where is the splash? I will come to you empty. Throw away my silver spoon. I will come to you empty. Give them better use. I've been busy filling up pages. Yeah, I've been busy filling up rooms. I'm taking off all the material heavier than you. I will come to you empty. Throw away my silver spoon. I will come to you empty. Give them better use. I will come to you empty. Holding every single chance. I will come to you empty. With no hustle left. I've been getting rid of the excess, holding on tight to the rest.
They were building a wall in the sand between city and sea and my head. They all know it's a sin, but still the wall remains dirty and far beyond reason. I wonder what's the plan somewhere. They were talking about us and our fate in a closed room where no one can hear. But me, I'm not one who puts his life in the hands sand between city and sea and my head. They all know it's a sin, but still the war remains dirty and far beyond reason. I wonder what's the plan somewhere. They all know it's a sin, but still the war remains dirty and far beyond reason. I wonder what's the plan somewhere.
トリッシュと大きな違いはないように見えますけれども、まあちょっと簡単に機能を説明。
Oh yeah, I like that a lot.
You found us, you found us.
Je sais plus ce que je vais te demander en plus. Parle de son pied.
Fluffy, your pillow.
Welcome to the Evo Bike Park.
Strong, I think that worked out pretty good.
Tested. Whew. 5 extra large.
Can I try that on?
Oh yeah.
Yeah!
Distinguished career. Lots of riders still to come, but this long career has led.
What an animal! From the top!
Pas du tout sûr. Hein.
Là, t'as de la chance, il fait beau là. C'est moi qui ai apporté le beau temps, mec.
Position today, Kansai Plaston.
Haha. Haha, hihi.
Qu'est-ce que c'est ça?
I'm true. Like,
there we go.
Yes.
Oi, oi, oi.
Yo, yo. Yo, yo. Sauber.
This is video.